Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another very exciting video for you. So I am doing the 100 questions tag. I don't know if this is an actual tag, but I thought that's what I would name it. I found a Instagram story template page and they had a thing to put on your story which has got 100 questions on it, so you get to know the person who obviously runs the Instagram page. And instead of doing it on my Instagram, I thought I'd actually film it for you guys on here. So I have all the questions on my laptop here, but what I'll do is I'll link the Instagram account down below so you guys can go and check out their page. They have tons of different templates if you wanted to use them on your Instagram as well. So let's get into the video. Of 100. What time is it for you right now? So the time that I'm filming this is 6:48 p.m. on Thursday. The next question is, do you play any sports? At the moment I don't play any sports, but when I was younger I was involved in a lot of sports. Like I played netball, I did rowing, I played touch, I did gymnastics, swimming, lots of different sports. But because now I'm at uni and I didn't really do much in high school other than rowing, so yeah, I don't do any sports at the moment. Number 3, who is your celebrity crush? Definitely Cole Sprouse. He is my fave. Pretty much anyone from Riverdale, like any of the guys, is so good looking. Just trying to think anyone else. Dave Franco is really good looking as well, but definitely Cole Sprouse is my number 1. Number 4, have you ever broken a bone? No, I have never broken a bone. Like, I think the worst thing that I've ever done is I've sprained my wrist before. Actually, I don't even know if it was a sprain, I think it was a bruise. So I think I just badly bruised my wrist when I fell off my bike once, but yeah, I haven't never broken a bone before. What is your biggest pet peeve? It's a few. My biggest one would probably be someone eating with their mouth open, or someone, I don't know if this is really pet peeve, but if someone just talks and talks and talks and doesn't let you like have your say in things. I don't know if that's a pet peeve, but that is something that kind of annoys me a wee bit. What is your dream job? Definitely my dream job is probably to own a resort or like a major hotel in the islands somewhere. That would be really cool. Or I want to be a mum. I know it's not a job, but that is one of my life goals. And yeah, I'd love to continue YouTube. Like, I don't think I probably wouldn't take it up as a job, but definitely owning a resort would be super cool. Number 7, do you like school? I do. I really enjoy school. When I was in school, in high school especially, I didn't enjoy it at all. But at university I really do enjoy it, like definitely making the most of it, because I know I didn't in high school, and also I definitely didn't live up to the standards I should have in high school, because I kind of slacked off and didn't really do homework and all that kind of stuff. So definitely in university I've changed that and I'm really loving it. Number 8, have you moved houses before? I have. I think, how many houses have I lived in? I've lived in 5 houses. One of them's like, out of those 5, 2 of them are in the same spot, but as I said in a video prior, my house actually got demolished last year, so it's still on the same bit of land but 2 different houses. Number 9, do you forgive easily? I'm pretty good at forgiving depending on what it is. If it's something small that's not too major, then yeah, I can definitely forgive. If it's something that takes a wee bit longer than it should to forgive, I can, depending on the situation, is when I usually forgive. And number 10, do you wear makeup? Every day I don't. Like, I don't wear makeup to uni because, to be honest, I'd rather get more sleep than put makeup on. But if I'm going out with my friends, or like we're going out for the day, if it's the weekend and I have time, I definitely do, but it's not one of my priorities in the morning as say brushing my hair or brushing my teeth would be. So Yeah, moving on, we've got question number 11. Oh, excuse me, I was my stomach. What is your favourite / lucky number? So I think my favourite number is 21. This is really weird, and like the reason it was my lucky number when I was like younger and like must have been end of primary school, because I always had trouble with times tables, and I think it's super weird, but I always had trouble with times tables, and 7 times 3 was one of the first ones, other than the easy ones, that I properly memorised. So obviously 7 times 3 is 21, and from there it kind of just stuck. I liked it for quite a few years because it was timetable I learnt the most, and then it's just kind of become not really a lucky number, but it's probably the number I would choose. Yeah, that one. Either 21 or 18, because 18 is obviously the date of my birthday, and it's also many houses that I've lived in have been like the address number 18, so yeah. Do you have any pets is question number 12. I do have a pet. I have a pussycat, and his name is Max, and he is super cute, and I will insert a picture of him here for you. So as I was saying, I have a cat, and he is 12 or 13 years old. He's quite old, and he's getting very, as I said, getting very old, and he's going blind at the moment actually. We've had him since my younger sister wasn't even born before we had him, so yeah, he's been around for quite a while, definitely part of the family. Number 13, how tall are you? Last time I measured myself, which was like 2 years ago, I was just hitting 5'4", so hopefully I've grown since then, but maybe 5'4", 5'5". Excuse me. Number 14, are you paranoid about anything? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything that like super scares me. What was that? Oh, apologies. I don't think there's anything that's like makes me paranoid. I know there's things that I'm definitely afraid of. But paranoid, probably not. Number 15, who is your favourite YouTuber? I have a few. I watch family channels, so I have OK Baby and KK Baby J. We also have Alyssa Rose. We have Zoella and Alfie. And then that to Joe, so there's 6 of them that are my favourites. The ones I've been watching the most recently is definitely KK Baby J. I've been loving them. And also OK Baby. Those two I've been loving a lot, but I love all of them the most. Zoella, I don't know if you guys know this, but Zoella was actually the one who inspired me to start my YouTube channel, which is crazy, but I love her, and I love pretty much any of those YouTubers. They are some of my favourites, but I have tons of other favourites as well, so yeah. What's the next one? Number 16, what is your favourite song? That's really, really tricky. Favourite song? Well, Little Mix came out with their new album LM5 at the end of last year. Excuse me. Probably one of the songs on there I've been loving the whole album. Maybe American Boy or Motivate, but pretty much any of those Little Mix songs are probably my favourites. And number 17, what is the last song you listened to? So I actually have the LM5 CD in my car, and I got back like an hour ago, so that CD's on like repeat, so definitely one of those songs was played. The last song I can last song I can remember was Motivate, I think. But if you guys haven't checked out that album, go and check it out. It's so good, and I love it so much. Number 18, what country do you want to visit? So if you guys don't know, I live in New Zealand, so I haven't travelled, haven't travelled over the world too much. I've been to France and Germany over in Europe. I've been to Vietnam and Cambodia. Sorry, I'm not feeling 100 today, but I've been to Vietnam and Cambodia in Asia. and I've obviously been to Australia, but I love to go over to England. I love to go to America. I have lots of friends and family that live in America, so I'd love to go and visit them. That would be really nice, and maybe just go to some, like one of the islands or something like Rarotonga or Samoa or somewhere like that would be really nice as well. Number 19, have you ever had surgery? I have not ever had surgery. I haven't had stitches, I haven't had surgery, I haven't broken a bone, none of that kind of stuff. I have had x-rays, but nothing extreme like that. Number 20, what emoji do you use the most? I use, prior to the new update that my phone has had, it was the crying laughing emoji and the pulsing pink love heart, I think it was. Oh no, the two pink love hearts that are like one on top of the other. But now that my phone is updated with the new emojis, it's the smiling face emoji with all the love hearts around it. That is the ones that I use the most. Question number 21, can you lick your elbow? I could not lick my elbow. Like, this is as close as I can get. Like that. I have, like, compared to my body, my arms are super short, but I still cannot reach. And surprisingly, I have a super long neck as well, but can't reach. So no, I can't do that. If you guys can lick your elbow, that is like amazing. Comment down below if you can, because that is super cool. Number 22, what is something you say a lot? Something I've been saying recently a lot, maybe like started like, I say like a lot, but I'm pretty sure most people do. But a saying that I say a lot is recently has been it's chill. Like, I don't know why, I don't know where it came from, but I say it's chill. Like if someone says sorry, I'll be like it's chill. And like at the start I was like, oh, that's weird, don't know where it's come from. But then it is such a pain. Like, I don't know if other people notice it, but I'm starting to notice I say it and it's so annoying. So I'm trying to stop, but yeah, I think it's chill is probably my most common saying at the moment. When was the last time you ate? So right now it is 7 o'clock and I ate at, I got home, what time did I get home? Got home at 6, so I think I ate at 6:15, so about 45 minutes ago. When is or slash was your graduation year? So I graduated high school in 2016 and I'm graduating university in June of this year. So graduating university in 2019, which is so exciting. How old are you in 5 years? So I'm going to be 25 in 5 years. Excuse me, which is super scary. I don't know. I can't believe I'm 20 now. I can't imagine 25. That's going to be crazy. What is your natural eye colour? So my natural eye colour is blue. I don't wear contacts. You can't dye. I was going to say I haven't dyed my eyes. I don't wear contacts. I don't dye my eyes. My eyes are blue and they've always been blue since I was younger. Number 28, can you speak another language? I studied French for 5 years in high school. If someone talked to me in French, like, I sucked at French. I was probably the worst in my class. One of the worst in my class. Yeah, definitely, if you spoke to me in French, I probably wouldn't understand what you're saying. I can read French and I can like speak a few things, but I'm using the app Duolingo, excuse me, to like help. I don't know if it will, but I've been using it recently and it's actually really good. And it sounds bad, but what I've been learning so far I feel like is more than what I learned in high school. That's okay. Number 29, what is your favourite food? So my favourite food in the whole world is sushi. Sushi is like the best thing ever. I'm not like very cultured in sushi, if that makes sense. Like, I only go for chicken, so I don't really like seafood. So I don't really eat the fish and the tuna, anything like that, but I definitely go for chicken. My favourite is probably teriyaki chicken on rice, or I love from a local restaurant that we have in my hometown. It's called Hachi Hachi and they have teriyaki chicken don which is so nice as well, which is like a bowl about this big. It's got lettuce, rice, big chunks of like teriyaki chicken like this big, and it's just so good. It's my favourite. Number 30, have you ever met a celebrity? So like, I haven't met anyone like famous, I don't think. I've met like the captain of our like rugby team at captain of the rugby team like in my hometown. I mean like in New Zealand, was he? Yeah. His name is Richie McCaw, and so I've met him before. I have met Valerie Adams, which is the she was a gold medalist at the Olympics for New Zealand as well, so I've met her. And I've also met a singer called Jimmy Barnes as well. So I have met a few, but no one like super famous that like, I mean like singers and actresses and stuff. Also, there's people outside my room playing really loud music, so I'm sorry if that's super distracting and this lighting keeps cutting in and out. But we're gonna deal with it because we're already halfway through. Okay, so number 31, what is your favourite show? So you guys probably know this, told you pretty much every video, but definitely Riverdale, which is on tonight in like 3 hours, and I'm so excited. And definitely Full and Fuller House, so I love those. So go and watch those if you haven't already. Number 32, what is your favourite movie? So I have a few favourite movies. So one of them is Incredibles 2. That is so good. I love that movie. I love Grease. Grease is a good movie too. And I love The Holiday. Obviously that's a Christmas movie, so I don't watch it often, but it's my favourite Christmas movie and probably in like my top 20 movies. I do have a lot more movies that I love, but whenever someone asks me what my favourite movies are, I'm like, just go blank and don't know. But I love ones with like Cameron Diaz and like Leslie Mann and everyone like that, like The Other Woman I love, and This Is 40 and Knocked Up. Like all of those movies are so good. What's the most overrated TV show? Number 33. Overrated, I feel like people say Riverdale's overrated. I don't know. I love it, as you know, I love Riverdale, but I don't think there's any ones that I think are overrated. I think people just have opinions. They get talked about, like I know Stranger Things and Pretty Little Lies get talked about a lot. I've actually started watching Pretty Little Lies and I'm really enjoying it at the moment, so can't comment on that yet, but I will let you know. Number 34, what time did you wake up today? So I had university this morning, so I woke up at 6:55 and left here at 7:30. So it usually takes me like 35 minutes max to get ready in the morning. Sometimes if I've got like all my stuff ready and I don't need to have breakfast, and like if I just need to get dressed, brush my hair, brush my teeth, then I can do 15 minutes max if I'm like running. But yeah. Where are we up to? Number 35. Do you know how to swim? Yes, I know how to swim. When I was younger, as a priority in our family, we had to take swimming lessons. So I started swimming when I was 3, and up till I was 15 or 16. Maybe a bit younger than that, maybe 14 is when I stopped. So yeah, as long as I got to we had to get to a certain grade, which was like at the place I swam, which was like juniors number 2, which is like the highest grade for swimming lessons I did. So you had to get to the top grade, and then if you enjoyed it you could keep doing it, otherwise you could pull out if it got too busy. And number 36, what's your zodiac sign? So I'm born in November the 18th, so which means I'm a Scorpio. Number 37, are you religious? So this one's kind of a tricky question because my family and I don't go to church, but all my sisters and I were baptised when we were younger, and we all have godparents, so it's kind of a tricky one to say yes or no. So when people ask, it's so hard to say no, it's not, yes. I have to explain the whole story, but let me know, guys, if you think like that counts as being religious, being baptised and having godparents, or if you don't think it counts. Let me know, I'd love to know your opinions. Number 38, do you prefer cats or dogs? So I love both. Like I had a dog when I was younger, but I think she passed away when I was like 3, so I didn't really know what having a dog was like. But I love cats. Like cats are just so chill. Like my cat is so chill, and you can just like, okay, you can't squeeze him, but you can just like snuggle with him and have, oh, he's just so cute. So I think I prefer cats just because I've grown up with them, but definitely my family is thinking about getting a dog in a few years, which I'm super excited for. And I really want to get my favourite dog, which is a mini Australian Labradoodle, which are so cute, or a Border Collie, but it's not up to me, so we'll have to see what we get. Number 39, are you afraid of heights? Yes. Heights terrify me. If it's like if I'm up in a tall building and there's glass, I'm okay, like I'm not gonna freak out. But the other day we went on this walk with my friends, and there was this big pipe, like a big pipeline across, oh, we were up so high, it was so scary, but across this like hill to get to the other side, and there was just these like 2 boards on top of the pipe, and you had to walk along there and hold the handle to get across the other side. And that was scary because I was like, probably like, you can't even see like from the ground, like this high, like shoulder height, which isn't too bad, but because the hill stopped, but then it rolled and it went all the way like straight down to the bottom, which is the scary part. But yeah, like I can, like rock climbing when I was younger was fine and everything like that. So yeah. Excuse me. Number 40, do you watch TV often? When I'm here, my TV doesn't get turned on at all, because here we only have like channels 1, 2 and 3 and like The Edge or something. So not really. The Edge, for anyone that doesn't know, is like a radio station that's on TV. So I don't really watch it here because it's usually just the news and like other stuff. So I usually just watch Netflix on my laptop or anything like that. At home, definitely my parents watch the news every night, and then we usually like sit down and watch TV together or watch Netflix. Obviously Netflix isn't proper TV, but we watch it on the TV, and I do enjoy watching TV with my family because just a bit of family time. Question number 41. What is the most expensive thing in your room? Half the stuff in this room isn't actually mine, like it's the furniture they supplied, so the TV is probably the most expensive thing, but it's not mine. So if we're talking about most expensive thing that I own, is probably my laptop or my phone. Number 42, what's your favourite music genre? I don't really have a music genre that I like as such. I just kind of listen to what's hot at the moment. I don't know if you consider, I don't know what you consider like music like Little Mix and everything like that as. The top charts of like pop and stuff, so if it is pop, if that's considered pop, then yeah, that's usually what I listen to. Number 43, are you usually early or late? This is depending on the situation. Like if it's in the morning and I've got to physically wake up and go to this thing, so if I've got to go to school, usually I'm late to meet my friends before we drive to school. But if it's like during the day and it's an event, I don't like to be late if it's people that I don't know, if that makes sense. Like I'd rather be early, or like people that I'm not really like super close with. Whereas if I'm going out with my friend Charles back at home, if I'm going out with other people like that I'm really close with, probably not late, but just be like I'm on my way as the time we're supposed to be there, because I hate showing, it sounds really bad, but I hate showing up first as well. So either I like to go with people, or I like to like be the second one there, so I'm not the first one, which is super selfish and like super like only worrying about me, but that's something that I'm just like a thing that I have. Okay, next question, number 44, what is your natural hair colour? This is my natural hair colour. I have never dyed my hair before. I've had like hair chalk in my hair, definitely, but obviously that washes out. When I was younger, my hair was a lot blonder. Like my sister's hair is like probably this. It's really hard to find a piece of hair. My hair's so brown now. Like yeah, I don't know. My hair used to be super blonde like my sister. Probably like my whole head of hair used to be like this colour, maybe even lighter. But because the past few years we usually go on family holidays and like get tons of sun, so my hair usually goes blonde in the sun, according to, this is what my mum's told me, I don't know if it's true, but because I haven't been on a family holiday, it's gone super brown over the last year. Like if you look back at like my old photos, my hair is so blonde, just crazy. Like I like this colour where it's like browny blondie colour, but I don't know if I'd like it if it went any darker, so we'll have to see what we can do about that. Number 45, thoughts on arranged marriages. Like, personally, I wouldn't like if I was put in an arranged marriage, but if that's, I don't know if I don't want to like say too much, but personally I don't like them. Like, I think it's like, why are you being forced to be married to someone that you like essentially don't love? But I guess if that's your culture and that's what happens, then that's totally fine, but for me, not something I really go for. Number 46, are you a morning person or a night owl? I'm definitely a night owl. I am not a morning person. Most weekends I will sleep until at least 10, and if I have to get up before then and I haven't had enough sleep, I am cranky. I'm not a happy person in the morning. So if like my parents wake me up and I've like finished work late or I've come home late, I'm like, ugh. Yeah, you probably don't want to see me in the mornings. Number 47, do you like pickles? This is kind of a weird question, but yeah, I guess so. I don't hate them. I wouldn't eat them, but I wouldn't eat them like, what's the word? Like, they're not my favourite food, so I would say. Here we go. Number 48, do you support LGBT? Of course I do. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to offend anyone, but if you don't support it, that is like, in my opinion, really bad. Like, one of my best friends, Zach, he is gay, and he is the most kind and loving person you will ever meet in your life. And I love him with my whole heart. And a person's a person, like, who cares? It's not your opinion to say what people can and can't do, so just don't even worry about it. If you're worried about that, you should worry about why you're worrying about that. Like, it's not your place to say. So definitely, of course, I support it. Number 49, what colour is your toothbrush? So I actually have two toothbrushes at the moment. I have just a normal one and I have an electric one. So my electric one is blue and white, and my regular one is pink and blue, I think. Yeah. Number 50. Ooh, we are halfway. Number 50, have you had your first kiss yet? Kind of. It's like, kind of hard to explain, but we'll leave it at kind of. Number 51, do you think aliens exist? I don't know. That's a tricky one. Maybe, like somewhere like, I don't know, maybe aliens, but I definitely think there's something else out there, like in obviously places we haven't discovered and like other universes and stuff. I definitely think there's other things out there. Number 52, if you had a chance to change your name, what would it be? I don't know if I'd ever change my name. I do really like the name Lila, but I don't know if I'd change my name to that. Maybe if I changed my name, it would just be to my middle name, which is Grace. Yeah, so maybe Grace. Number 53, how often do you go on your phone? I am a shocker for going on my phone. Like, if I'm not socialising with anyone, I will be on my phone. It's really bad, and that's something I'm trying to cut back on this year, but we will see how that goes. 54, how many unread DMs do you have? I don't have any. I don't enjoy having like notifications like on my phone. So if like I've got like on messages and it says like 1 in the corner, I have to like open that and clear it even if I don't want to reply. Same with DMs and stuff, like I'd rather leave someone on scene than have my notification like sitting there because it just annoys me. So none at the moment. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, that was disgusting. Number 50, do you like writing with pens or pencils? I definitely enjoy pens way better than pencils, but I think that's just because when I was in primary school, there was a rule that you had to get your, to get a pen, you had to get your like pen license, if that makes sense. So you had to learn how to write in cursive, and you had to learn how to write in a proper way and hold your pencil properly, and if you didn't do that, you didn't get to write with a pen. And so I struggled so much in primary school with writing in cursive. I don't think they have this anymore, but I struggled so much to write in cursive that I didn't actually get my pen license. So when I went to intermediate school and we had to write with a pen, like, one, I was shocked. I was like, why are we even needing a pen license then if we don't need it for like other schools? But also I was so pleased that I got my pen, like I got to be able to use a pen. But yeah. Number 56. What is 9 plus 10? It's 21. Okay, number 57. How many kids do you want? This is a tricky question because it kind of changes all the time, but at the moment I'm really wanting like 4 or 5. Like, I think I want a big family because my family's kind of big. Like, my dad's family, he has 5. My mum's family, there was 3 kids. My granddad's family, there was 6 kids, and then in my family there's 3. So I'm wanting between, like, I think minimum I want 3, but definitely at the moment between 4 and 5 is the number I want. Number 58, do you prefer online or in-store shopping? At the moment when I'm down here in university, definitely online shopping is what we go for because there's only about 2 clothing stores down here, not including like the cheap ones. So we only have Glassons down here and Cotton On, which is like not always the best because it sometimes can get expensive. So online shopping is usually what I go for down here. Back when I'm at home, they obviously have malls and everything like that, so if I have someone to go with, I will go shopping in store, but usually I don't like going to the mall by myself. So yeah, online shopping is probably my top priority of the 2. Excuse me. Number 59, what is your biggest fear? There's a few. This is tricky. Definitely heights, as I said before. I don't like heights. Thunderstorms, I hate thunderstorms. We actually had one last night and it was scary, but the reason why I don't like thunderstorms, obviously because when I was, I don't know how old I was, like 12 or 13, back in my hometown we had like a massive earthquake back in Christchurch, and we, like, obviously earthquakes make a rumbling sound before they hit, I guess, if that's what you call it, and the thunder sounds like the rumbling sound of an earthquake. So we had one last night and it was the thunder was super loud and went on for ages, and like I hadn't heard that noise in a while and it was actually super scary. So definitely thunder. Did I say heights? Earthquakes scare me. Another fear is not being able to become a mum. That would, I think, that would be scary. I know, like, I'm super young and like I'm not going to be having children for quite a while, but definitely want children when I'm older. That's like one of my goals, so that would be quite sad if I couldn't be able to have children. Number 60, what is your least favourite food? My least favourite food is salad. I love a Caesar salad, but if it's like a plain salad, like, Mum and Dad, I love you, but salads that we make at home are just like spinach with a bit of mayonnaise on top, and it just tastes like tastes like a leaf. Tastes like, I know it is a leaf, but it's not my favourite thing in the world. And if you put a plate in front of me, like, it'd have to, obviously Caesar salad has like chicken and croutons and like mayonnaise and egg and everything like that. I do enjoy like iceberg lettuce, which is like obviously the crunchy lettuce, I can deal with that, but the lettuce that's like soft and like, yeah, not a fan of that. Number 61, what time do you usually wake up? Usually, okay, on the weekends, I don't usually set an alarm just because obviously I've had a massive week at school, and I usually let my like body, I don't know if this is good, but let my body like recover, I guess. So I don't set an alarm till like, I don't set an alarm and like try and let myself wake up, but I set an alarm for like 10:30 a.m. so I don't sleep past that, so I can still get on with the day, still do homework, go for a walk, do all that kind of stuff, hang out with friends. But during the weekday, if I'm at school, usually we have 8:30 starts or 9 o'clock starts, meaning that I usually get up at like 7:30 or 8 o'clock, between that kind of time. Number 62. How many Snapchat notifications do you have? So as I explained before about the DMs, Snapchat's a bit more difficult because I have quite a few streaks, so they get sent through. That's probably the only like app that I have that I leave notifications on, other than my emails. So I think last time I checked I had three or four maybe, but I try and clear them as much as possible. Number 63. How many Instagram accounts do you have? I have 2. So I have my Maddie Grace one, which is for this YouTube channel, which I post stuff about YouTube, and I just post, and it's a public one, and then I have my private one for my friends and my family. And number 64. What was your first phone? My first phone was a Nokia, and it was the pink one. It was like this big, and it was one you like typed on the front. At that time it was the coolest phone. I loved it, but I always wanted a flip up screen, like a flip phone. My friend had one, I was like, oh my god. It had Snake on it, and that was the best game ever. And number 65, what phone do you have now? So I have a iPhone 7 Plus. Number 66, have you ever been on a plane? Yes, I've been on a plane. I've been to Australia multiple times, and as I said, I've been other places around the world as well. So, and obviously coming back and forth from here, I've flown on the plane as well. 67, have you ever been on a cruise? No, I've never been on a cruise before. My grandparents have actually, and I have actually really wanted to go on a cruise, so hopefully one day we'll get there. Number 68, what is your favourite holiday? If we're meaning like public holidays, I guess, definitely not public holidays, like not going on holiday, but holidays. Definitely Christmas. Christmas is my favourite time of the year. I love it. Number 69, what is your favourite drink? So my favourite drink is a raspberry and coke, but at the moment I can't drink that because I am doing a no fizzy for a year, which is going so much better than I expected. I started at March 16th 2018, so in like 2 months I'm done, and March 16th is actually my mum's birthday, so I get to drink fizzy on my mum's birthday. So we're celebrating my mum's birthday, and I'm celebrating me being finished. So I don't know, because I've read about that some people like really love fizzy more than they did after not doing it for a year, and then some people absolutely hate it, so we'll see what happens. Number 70, do you have any siblings? I do. I have 2 younger sisters, and they are 16 and 11. Number 71, what percentage is your phone at? It is at 17%, so it is going to die very soon. The next question I have is 72, and are you allergic to anything? I am not allergic to anything, or anything that I've found out about so far. Excuse me. No, I don't think there's anything I'm allergic to. I have had, there was like creams I've tried on my face that I've like gotten a rash for, but we couldn't figure out if it was an allergic reaction or not, so far nothing. Number 73, do you believe in any conspiracy theories? There's a few that I've like read about, like the moon landing one is kind of like suspicious. I definitely don't think there's any that I like believe, but the ones that I'm kind of like about is the moon landing one, and the one about the Titanic. Read about that one. So those 2 are probably the ones where I'm like, maybe it happened, maybe it didn't, but yeah. Number 74, are you afraid of death? I definitely think that I'm afraid of death at a young age and not be able to like experience like the things I want to in life. Like definitely as I get older, like obviously that's gonna happen and it happens to everyone, but when I'm younger, yeah, I don't really, yeah, I'm a little bit scared of it. Number 75, what is your favourite childhood memory? Just pretty much going on any holiday with my family. Like holidays with my family was the best time. Like obviously we'd argue when we were at home, but going on holiday was like we're in a different world, and there was like hardly any arguments between my siblings, and we all just got along and we just had the best time. Like obviously my parents were working, so we got to spend like all our time with them, which was super nice. Excuse me. And yeah, definitely just any holiday with my family. Probably we go camping every year, which we haven't done for the past 2 years, but hopefully this year we'll be able to do it. Next year. Every January, like around the start of January, so just been, we go on our annual camping holiday, which we've done since I was 10, so for like, yeah, nearly 10 years now, I think, before my younger sister was born as well. We have been camping, and all our family friends go camping. There's about 5 or 6 families that we go with, and we just, like, no one's working. There's like, hardly any phone time, and it's just hanging out with family and friends, going to the beach. Yeah, I love it. So good. Number 76, what is your favourite Disney movie? So I know Incredibles 2 isn't Disney, it's Pixar, but I do enjoy that one. I love Tangled. Tangled is so good. There's a few, what did I watch recently that I fell in love with? I like Inside Out, that's a good one. There's a few others that I like as well. I actually really love Disney movies in general, so yeah. 77, do you prefer Disney or Nickelodeon? Definitely Disney. I don't know if we weren't allowed to, but we just, when I was younger, never watched never watched Nickelodeon, sorry. We loved watching Disney, like me and my middle sister, so the middle one of all of us. We watched Sweet Life, Zack and Cody, we watched Hannah Montana, we watched That's So Raven. Like all of those shows were our absolute favourites. Good Luck Charlie, when that came out, that was really good. I think the only things we ever watched on Nickelodeon were iCarly. We loved iCarly as well, and Victorious. Those were the two that we really enjoyed, but definitely Disney was our favourite out of the two. Or go back to the Disney movie. My favourite Disney Channel movie was That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana, which was the mix-up of That's So Raven, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and Hannah Montana. All three were like combined, and it was the best movie I ever, like best Disney Channel movie ever. So if you guys can get your hands on that, we actually have the DVD at home, which I love, but if you can get your hands on that, go and watch that movie. It is amazing. Okay, 78, what is your favourite season? I love summer. I love hot. I hate being cold. I love hot. I love tanning. I love going to the beach. I love swimming, hanging out with friends. Summer in general. Winter, no thank you. Number 79, how often do you listen to music? On the way to uni every day we listen to music, but when I'm by myself, when I'm here, not too much, because these walls are super thin and like you can pretty much hear anything, so anyone walking past right now can hear me, but oh well. But having my music up too loud, we get like noise complaints and stuff, so not too much here, but definitely when I'm driving and back at home, I probably listen to music every day. Like if I'm getting ready for the day, I listen to music, clean my room, listen to music, pretty much all the time. We love music in our household. Number 80, do you currently have socks on? I do not currently have socks on right now, and I'm not going to show you my feet because they are gross, but usually I wear socks all the time, like constantly. Socks are the most owned accessory, if you call them an accessory. I have one of those like boxes that like slide out. I have one of them in my cupboard, and they're pretty much full. I think there's like that much room left, which socks is probably the thing I own the most in my cupboard. That and tops, definitely. Let's see, number 81, we're nearly there. This video is super long. Okay, Okay, 81. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be? Definitely infinite wishes would be a good one. But if we can't do that, I would ask for my student loan to be paid off, because that, by the end of this, is going to be like $27,000. So it is a lot of money. Definitely my parents' mortgage to be paid off, because like they've just moved into a new house and they've moved out of a rental, and super stressful at home, not at home, but my parents are like kind of like stressed about it. So that would be really nice. That'd be something I wanted to do for my parents. And I don't know, maybe just like meet some of my favourite actresses and actors, or like go on a shopping spree with unlimited money for like a day or something, like online shop and stuff. That would be cool, because I have a lot of things on my wish list. This is actually new. This is from Hollister. This is so cute, it's on sale, and I love this wee zipper. But yeah, definitely shopping. That is one of my favourite things to do. Number 82, when is your birthday? My birthday is November the 18th, 1998. Number 83, what is your favourite quote? I love the quote, do your future self a favour today and work hard. I like that one, which is, I've got a poster of that in my room at home. And I also loved, she thought she could do it, so she believed she could do it, so she did, or something like that. I really like that one as well. Number 84, what is/was your favourite subject? So in high school, I really enjoyed science and drama, and in university I am enjoying events class and probably human resources I am loving as well. Number 85, what is/was your least favourite subject? So in high school it was definitely maths. Maths and English were subjects that I really struggled with. Maths struggled, English I just don't know if I enjoyed, but those two. And then in uni, definitely law and accounting are my two like ones that I enjoy everything, but they're the ones that I find like most difficult. Number 20, let's try again. Number 86, what have you ever moved schools before? Other than like changing schools to go to like intermediate to high school, no, I've never changed schools. I've always stayed in the same, like I've only ever been to 3 schools, so I've been to a primary school, an intermediate and a high school, and I've never moved schools before. Number 87, what colour is your room? So as you can see now, my university one is just plain white, like a creamy colour. My one at home is white except for like this wall here. It is a feature wall and it's grey. It's like a weird pattern on it. It goes like round and round. It's like kind of a bubble. It like crosses in and out. So the background of that is grey, like a light grey, and then the circly bits is like gold, not gold, silver glitter. So like when you feel it's super textured. So definitely that one. Number 88, do you prefer Netflix or YouTube? So this one is super hard because I love, obviously I film YouTube videos, I love watching YouTube videos, but Netflix, because we recently got it, like I think we only got it last year, which is crazy, like halfway through last year we got it on our laptops, and we never had it at home until we moved into the new house, which was like start of December last year. We never had it properly in that house, so Netflix has been really good because obviously I can watch Full House, Pretty Little Liars, like all that kind of stuff. So I don't think I could choose between the two because I love watching like obviously YouTubers, but then I also like watching TV shows on Netflix. Number 89, do you wear glasses or contacts? No, I don't, but my parents do, and I think both sets of grandparents do, so definitely when I'm older I think I'm going to need glasses, so we'll see what happens. Number 90, do you like coffee? I do not enjoy coffee. If I have to drink it, like some days, I know I've had it before, like after I finish like a night shift, so I finished at 7 AM and then we went on a road trip at like, I got like 3 hours sleep and then we went at like 10 or something, so I got like only coffee I actually drink is like a mocha, iced mocha from Starbucks. That's the only like coffee I would drink. I don't really like hot drinks, so yeah. Number 91, do you believe everything happens for a reason? This is kind of tricky. I think I do. I think you are given opportunities for a reason in your life. You're not, like, it's so hard to explain, but like before coming to this university, like the people who work here came to my school and that opportunity was given. Like, they weren't going to come, but they did, and they came and talked to us in school, and that's where my opportunity for coming here did. And then when I went on my internship at a hotel, I actually, one of my mum's friend's daughters worked there, and yeah, like that opportunity popped up because she told me about it, and like I'm so grateful that like Mum had that connection with her, because then I got to go to that hotel that I really enjoyed working at. So I definitely think things happen for a reason. Number 92, have you ever been to New York? No, I've never been to New York. I want to go so bad. One of my friends from primary school and our family friends actually live over in New York, and one of my favorite YouTubers, Alyssa Rose, lives over there. So I'd love to go there and go to like Times Square and go to like Empire State Building and Statue of Liberty. That would be amazing. And a lot of my other, as I said, my other friends and family live over in America, so I'd love to go and visit them as well. Number 93, did the chicken or the egg come first? This question is super confusing. I don't actually know. I do not know what came first. If anyone can tell me, let me know in the comments below. It's probably going to be a massive debate, but let me know. Number 94, is water wet? This is another one of those questions. I don't know. Like, it could be. Like, is it not? Because I have an answer for this, but I feel like it's wrong, and I say yes, but then is that like a joke, or is it? I don't know, we'll see. 95, do you believe in ghosts? I do believe in ghosts. I definitely think there is an afterlife, and there is places you go, and there is, like, you do have a ghost, and your soul obviously leaves and everything like that. So yeah, I definitely think so. Are you left-handed or right-handed? I am left-handed. There's only me and my younger sister in my family, like in my main family, that are left-handed. My dad, my mum and my other sister are right-handed. The only other person in my family is my dad's dad, which is my granddad. He is left-handed, so that's where we both got it from. Number 97, what made you laugh today? Definitely just being with my friends at school. We always have a laugh. It was just so much fun. I couldn't put my finger on what it was, because we're constantly just laughing in class, which is not good. But yeah, I do enjoy my time with my friends. What colour is your shirt right now? It is red. So cute. I love it. Number 99. What do you do first? Pour the milk or pour the cereal? I pour the cereal in, then pour the milk. I don't know if that's a weird way, but I feel like pouring the milk first is kind of weird. And number 100. What time is it now that you're finished filming or finished these questions? It is 7:40 at night, meaning that I started at 6:50. So meaning I have gone for nearly 50 minutes filming this video, which is crazy. But let me know if you guys like this video. I know it was super long, and if you got here, comment down below the chicken emoji. Comment the chicken emoji and let me know if you'd like these videos, because I would love to make more of them. I've got tons of other videos in store for you guys, so I can't wait for you all to see them. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you for another video. Bye!